How do you become an SEO professional? Hi, my name is Paul de Vera, the host of the SEO video show, and in this segment, I ask SEO professionals every week on how to become an SEO expert. Check out this week's video.
So my recommendation would be to use the internet as your mentor. I think the biggest thing that you can do in today's world is rely heavily on the internet as your mentor. Don't reach out to 20 SEO experts and ask them to be your mentor. Spend some time up front studying every single video that has shown up for the SEO video show over the last few months and watch every single one. Study it, keep notes, get a notebook, and actually write out the transcription. Don't get a transcription app and then download it. Write it out by hand. Ingrain into your mind the fundamentals of SEO. Then some courses that are available for free. A handful of brands offer certificates. You can take those courses as well. Invest the time in learning, and then give yourself homework. Now, this is something that I used to do for myself, and I think a lot of people early in their career can leverage and utilize that will go very far, and it's the actual act of giving yourself homework. So I used to give myself homework like building a WordPress site. This was early days. I told myself, you have to build a WordPress site, and then you have to write a document that breaks down what you learned along the way. So I would do it, and I would create that. Then I would say, all right, next homework is that I need to write a blog post and I need to figure out a way to get it to rank on page 1 for this keyword. I'd do it, I'd try it, I'd fail, I'd struggle, but in that process of actually giving myself homework, I would eventually get there. Now, this is coming from a piece of advice and a recommendation to those who have had a very hard time breaking into the industry. Like, I couldn't get a job. I applied to multiple jobs in the world of SEO and to content because I was fresh out of school. Nobody would touch me. So if you are able to get a job, do that. Take advantage of getting a job and getting on-site training from people in the space. But if you can't break in on your own, do the work yourself and then demonstrate in those interviews after you've built up a little bit more cred. Like, look, I'm not just somebody who graduated and has a certificate. I'm not just somebody who is putting their hat in the ring. I have done the work and I have demonstrated through my own work and through my own grind that I am cut out to be inside of your organizations to do SEO. So that would be my advice for those who are having a hard time to get in. And even if you are not, I would still advise you, if you want accelerated growth in your career, give yourself homework. And I know that everybody likes to say these days you shouldn't hustle, you shouldn't be pushing that. If you want to do really well, you got to put in some extra work. There's like a very simple correlation between work and output. And if you do more work, oftentimes you have more output. And if you can do more work early on, then it's going to help you in the further because you're going to be accelerated ahead. So I do strongly encourage people to find ways, even in your spare time, to think about your craft, to study your craft. And yes, you have to rest. It is important. You have to take a break. You have to take care of yourself. You can't have the grind right if you don't have your mind right, but you do need to also put in the work to get excellent in your craft.
And there you have it, this week's tip on how to become an SEO professional. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated every time we update the channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace.